It's a great pleasure for me to welcome all of you to what is a very special occasion, the launch of a book that makes a timely and necessary contribution to global conversations on curriculum, learning, and assessment transformation.
This extraordinary potential that we have as human beings to do so much, it's not really captured sufficiently in schools because of the way that the end of high school assessment is designed. We have to revolutionize schools to push creativity, innovation, risk-taking, originality, future fitness.
Assessment must reflect these broader educational goals around human flourishing.
It's great if you're good at sitting down for 2 hours and performing well on a high-stakes assessment. But what if you're not? Too bad.
On essaye d'évaluer le plus grand nombre et bien sûr un nombre extrêmement important d'élèves ou d'étudiants reste sur le carreau.
Chapter 4 in particular is of interest to us as there is an understanding that the PISA scores, our standardized international scores, are disparate in their valuation of developing states versus the small island developing nations.
The book is a contribution to understanding how we can break away from 19th century assessment practices, narrow approaches of learning, approaches that we've been locked into over the past century, if not more.
And I always find it really depressing when students say, no, I don't want to be in the school play, I don't want to go to sports day because I have to study for my exams. And I think, wow, you're at the height of your physical, spiritual, emotional capacity, and yet we're just forcing you to concentrate on this narrow assessment. And there is a movement, and we're part of this movement at the International School of Geneva, to really design alternative high school models. So the belief that we have, certainly that UNESCO has, at the International School we have, and this is something that runs through the book, it's nothing new. It's that we need a competence-based assessment model.
I love this talk because I think as someone that took the ACT, had to live under all these rules of assessment to get into a school like Harvard, I understand the constraints for Black students, for marginalized students, for low-income students, and I'm so happy that we have someone like Dr. Hughes who thinks about these ideas innovatively, thinks holistically, and wants to engage with both young people and folks of other generations and people who disagree in the process. Great book, great story, and great work.
So with UNESCO IBE, we set up not only the whole idea of the learner passport, but this group of schools and universities that are committed to reforming assessment. It's a revolution we're trying to achieve here. We want one day schools to be places where every bird can fly and every star can shine.
Merci à Conrad pour ce livre super important.